Glad to have you with us, Hilltopper fans. This week talking with Marredia Roberts, a women's basketball graduate from the class of 2011 from the Hilltop. And she is a small business owner, having recently opened up Confident Curves showroom in her hometown of Carthage, Texas, in East Texas. Marredia, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm glad to join you guys.
Well, thank you for talking to us. And as I said, you have just opened up a business. You have a boutique in your hometown, and a difficult time to open things up. But tell us how things have been going in this first month of operation.
Things have been going well. The support has been great here in Carthage. And, it's a small town, and everybody kind of knows everybody. So, everybody is always out supporting me here at the showroom.
Well, you purposely chose to open this in your hometown of Carthage. You said, had you gone to Marshall or maybe Longview, two cities in close proximity that are a little larger, you may have had more success. But why did you choose to open it up there in Carthage?
I feel like I kind of owed it to the people here in Carthage, or let me just say the women here in Carthage, only because they always support me in everything that I do. So I've been having ASHROC for about 4 years or so. And the support is phenomenal there too. They always support, they always come out. And I knew that in Longview or Marshall that the profit may have been greater there, but I just had to start it here in Carthage.
All about giving back. And you mentioned ASHROC, your financial services company as well. You said you've always had the dream of owning your own business, and now you have not one, but two.
It feels good. It feels really good. I started with ASHROC, not something that I thought that I would be great at. Of course, not something that I got my degree in either. But I just ended up hooking up with a colleague, and we started out just doing tax preparation. And over the last 2 years, I decided, hey, I kind of think I want to do this on my own, by myself. And I branched out and, did it on my own. And, I do tax preparation, offer bookkeeping services. It's good. ASHROC runs really well.
Well, you mentioned your degree. You received a degree in kinesiology from St. Edward's back in 2011, and you had the intention, I believe, of becoming a coach and a teacher. How did you make the transition from that onto a small business owner?
After I graduated, my fear always was, I don't want to go to school for 4 years, go to school for 5 years, and don't use this thing, and it happened. I, didn't use it, but I had a passion for coaching. Well, I have a passion for inspiring others. I'll say that. But I knew that I didn't want to work for anyone else. And so, when I graduated, I was kind of hopping around a little bit, this job, that job, until, like I said, I came into ASHROC Financial. And when I opened ASHROC Financial, I knew that it was something that, how can I put this? I knew that it was something that I wanted to do because I was working for myself, but not necessarily something that I was super passionate about. And with the revenue from ASHROC Financial, I knew that it would lead me to be able to do something that I really wanted to do, which was open a boutique and inspire other women and make them feel really good. So that's kind of how I got from ASHROC to Confident Curves.
You've always had this passion, and it's very clear to the passion to inspire people. How does that showcase itself in Confident Curves?
Well, we cater to plus size women. And it's really hard to find nice plus size pieces. So plus size, I'm saying from size 12 to 14 on up to a 6X. And a lot of heavier women aren't so confident. And so here at Confident Curves, we strive to make them feel that sense of confidence. And, where you may go into, Dillard's or Macy's, and you can't even find a 6X, or you can't even find a 5X. So we're here to basically make plus size women feel a sense of confidence.
What are some of the things you learned in your time at St. Edward's that have helped you as a small business owner?
One that sticks out is to never give up. So no matter how hard it is, or when you think it's not going your way, or when you think that, you know, the favor is not upon you, just keep going. And I say that, you know, whenever I went to St. Edward's University, I was recruited by then Jennifer White and JJ. And JJ is my favorite, by the way. But there are so many times that things got tough, things got hard, and I just, you know, I would tell her, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want to quit. And she would, no, you're not quitting. And it wasn't like a choice. You know, she pushed me and she pushed me. And not only did she push me, you know, there, you know, because I was an athlete in basketball, she pushed me in the classroom and she made sure that I got my degree. I mean, I honestly, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have made it out.
It shows you some of the impact coaches can have, and you've had a huge impact in your hometown, and obviously to you it's so important to empower others as a female business owner. What advice would you give to young women who hope to one day own their own business?
The advice that I have is be yourself. You know, we're in a day and time where some people feel like, or women in general feel like, I mean, we are a minority, but, you know, they feel like that they have to look a certain way. They have to dress a certain way. They have to talk a certain way in order to do it. Just do it. Just be yourself, be genuine, and don't stop. Don't give up. I mean, and I feel like, because it's so easy to walk away, you know, that's the easiest thing. And it's so crazy because I'm just going to go back really quick. When I was in high school, I was a freshman and I was going to be on varsity basketball. But you know, the conditioning and everything that they were doing, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. Like, this isn't, you know, and so I was like, I wanted to quit. And I did quit. And my high school coach, I'll never forget, she told me, she said, and this has stuck with me my whole life. She told me, she's like, you know, I've never brought a quitter back. She said, but I'm going to bring you back. And she said that, you know, don't ever quit. She said, if you quit this, she said, it'll be so easier for you to quit everything else in life. And she was like, never be a quitter and never give up. And it always stuck with me. And so, and that's kind of how it is here. Keep in mind, this is a small town and people are like kind of stuck in their ways a little bit. And so opening Confident Curves with a new sense of style. And I've got some, oh, wow, you know, but you just got to be yourself and just keep going.
Wise words from a former Hilltopper basketball star, Marredia Roberts from Carthage, Texas, now the owner of 2 small businesses, Ashrock Financial and her newly opened Confident Curves showroom. We wish you the best of luck in both of those, and good luck as this year continues. Thank you for speaking with us.